1, and we are here to eventually do a public hearing and a lot minor subdivision. For those purposes, I would entertain a motion that we move into a public hearing.
So moved.
So move.
Seconded.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, so we're all into that. And we are now in a public hearing, and we have nobody that's disqualified today. We're not disqualifying ourselves. Staff report. That's you.
That is me. I am Trish Brown, County Planning Technician for the Shoshone County Planning and Zoning Department, sitting in for Dan Martinson, Planning Administrator Pro Tem. I am bringing before you today an application for a 2-lot minor subdivision by Ronald Rollins entitled the Little Bear Subdivision, replat of Lot 2, Bear Creek Subdivision, case number MS-158-23. You should have before you a package of the file, in particular the staff report with the findings of fact, applicable legal standards, draft conclusions of law, draft conditions of approval, and recommended decision. We begin with the course of proceedings, which outlines the taking and processing of this application and moving forward to get through to a public hearing. We started this process in approximately March of 2023, taking in and processing this application. As part of this process, we went through the agency reviews, and based on a completed application and agency response information, we completed the 30-day comment period, which ended on June 5th, and scheduled the hearing for today. This site was posted and notices were sent to adjacent property owners as required. So we have the findings of fact here. The applicant is Ronald Rollins of Pinehurst, Idaho, and the property is owned by Davin J. Church of Pinehurst. The applicant is requesting a minor subdivision for the creation of 2 lots. The application is proposing to replat Lot 2 of Bear Creek subdivision. The site is located on French Gulch Road in Kingston, Idaho, approximately a little less than 2 miles up French Gulch Road on the east side of the road. The legal description is here noted in the report. The official Shoshone County zoning district map indicates that this property is currently zoned natural resource, and the zoning designation surrounding this parcel is also natural resource. The surrounding uses are mostly rural, residential, timberland, and recreational.
Pause you just for a second.
Yes, ma'am.
Jeff, do you have a copy? I don't.
Dave has. Dave,
Do I have all of them?
You have all of them.
So I think, yeah,
Yeah, so here you go.
and I think we didn't, so, okay, there we go.
So there's,
These are for the next one, and
okay, so let me have one of those.
yeah, Dave, you'll need one of these.
So that's one packet. This is 2 packets. We got another one, Jason?
I just need this
Okay.
one and then, okay, there we go.
And then I need that one.
That one. Sorry about that, Trish.
That's okay.
Apparently I was hoarding 3 copies.
Looking at
I
it.
know,
Okay.
and then I see Jeff looking, I'm like, yeah, we don't have.
Uh-oh, okay. Do you need me to continue or want me to?
Yes.
No, you're good.
Okay. Okay. The parent parcel is approximately 10 acres. The proposed subdivision will be comprised of 2 lots of approximately 2.84 to 6.82 acres in size. The subdivision ordinance requires that the minimum lot size for a minor subdivision is 2 acres, and all proposed lots meet this requirement. There are currently no structures on the property. The terrain characteristics, the topography, vegetation are moderate to steep hillsides with some more gentle sloped areas. Vegetation is typical timber, grass, and bushes. There are no creeks or stream or associated riparian areas. The comprehensive plan designates this area as Central Corridor District. This district is rural in nature, but may not have the same pressures for development as other areas in the county. The proposed site is not located within an area of city impact. The water for the lots will be serviced by a private well system. The water source for all lots will be stated on the plat. The proposed lots will be served by approvable sites for individual domestic wastewater systems, private septic. The applicant proposes to utilize existing access off French Gulch Road, a county-maintained road. No new roads or driveways are proposed to be constructed. Private driveways have been previously constructed via the site disturbance permit approvals. The site is located within Shoshone County Fire District 2. The district has been solicited for comment. As of writing of this report, the district has not responded. The private access driveway was originally approved by the district during the plating process for the previous subdivisions in this area. On-site fire suppression measures may be required for future residential development. The proposed lots are located within the Bunker Hill Overlay District. No new site disturbance is proposed. All future site disturbance will be required to be permitted and follow ICP requirements. There are no site disturbance or developments proposed or required for this application. Therefore, no permits are required at this time. Site disturbance permits will be required prior to any start of any development. The proposed subdivision will conform to design standards of the surrounding area, including those outlined in section 10-3-1 of the Shoshone County Code. The proposed property is not located within the special flood hazard area or regulatory floodplain. And we have not received any public comment as of this report or as of today. So the applicable legal standards are outlined there, including Idaho and county codes, county comprehensive plan, and floodplain overlay district regulations. The staff analysis summarizes that we have met all of the requirements for the application and procedure has been met. The conditions of approval are normal standard fare, that the development shall be subject to applicable rules, ordinances, and regulations of Shoshone County and any other state or federal agency. Any further development or changes shall come before the Shoshone County Planning Department and/or Board of County Commissioners. The terms and conditions placed on this approval shall run with the land and remain valid upon the change of ownership or until the approval expires. The applicant or future assigns having an interest in the subject property shall fully comply with the conditions placed on the approval. Approval is based on the information presented in the project application, plans, and testimony provided as part of the request, and the approval is limited to that request. The applicant shall meet the requirements of final plat subdivision application procedures as specified in the Shoshone County Code Title 10-5-4. This approval shall expire 24 months from the date of signing the order of decision unless an extension is applied for and granted by the Planning Commission. The applicant shall meet the requirements as specified by Panhandle Health District. If conditions are satisfied, PhD will lift the sanitary restrictions when the final plat is signed. And then it is noted that no building shall be erected until restrictions have been lifted. And PhD will provide a signature block language for the final plat. It is the responsibility of the applicant to obtain the signatures on this. And we have the draft conclusions of law, which are the established conclusions from our code and have been marked in the affirmative. If you agree, we will go with this, but if you disagree, we just need to know why and note it accordingly. You can review these, in which demonstrates that we have met these conclusions. I guess that is it for the staff report. We do have the applicant here in attendance if you have any questions for him.
Does anybody have questions for the applicant? Or does the applicant have anything you wish to say?
No, I'm tickled this far now, finally. So,
Okay,
pretty happy about it.
all right. No further questions there. No, we have no statement there. We have no comments by any public agency, right? You didn't hear from the fire department,
And we have not
which
that I'm aware
seems
of.
to be normal.
But they have approved this, and if that's what you're asking. And I got an email, that they did note that it's non-emergency. I mean, personnel can't make it, so I
Can't
don't know if
get
that
it.
matters, but I did go there and talk to them.
Okay. And we don't have any written testimony other than what we have here. So seeing none of that, at this point, I would entertain a motion to close the public hearing portion of this so that we can go into regular session and take action.
It's so moved.
I'll second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 So we're now back in deliberation mode. Each commissioner, any specific questions or thoughts between the three of us? We can't take any new evidence, but just between the three of us. Any questions, thoughts, suggestions?
I think the
Yeah.
application looks good.
Don't have any.
Okay. If seeing none, then I will propose a motion to approve based on the following, that this does conform with the goals and objectives in the comprehensive plan. This proposal does conform to the standards in Title 10 subdivision regulations for Shoshone County. This proposal is consistent with the purpose and intent of the existing zoning. This proposal is the proposed use is compatible with existing uses in the area. The proposed use is not detrimental to public health, safety, or well-being. That would be my motion, that we approve for those reasons. Anybody want a second?
I will second that.
Any discussion? Okay, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries unanimously. Application is approved. All right. And with that, I believe that we will adjourn. I hate to end it so early for you,